before anyone points out, yes, I have new headphones. And yes, they have a microphone. Yes, they look great. Thank you. So anyways, on to the topic of today's video. These things. These are the Hori Split Pad Pro controllers for the Nintendo Switch. Let me tell you, these things are fantastic. These things, they're big, so you can so if you have big hands, they're perfect for you. I actually measured these compared to like a Joy-Con. Compared to one Joy-Con, this is like twice. I'm pretty sure this is like twice just the thickness alone is like twice the thickness of a Joy-Con. And the size like this way is also like twice the size of a Joy-Con. And I'm not sure what these things back here, these little pegs, I'm not entirely sure what those are for. I haven't quite figured that out yet. My guess was like a little thing that like kind of levers the Switch a little bit. You can't use them like this though, you have to use them here. You have to use them on the console like this. You kind of have to have them on like this. But I'm cool with that because when I use my Switch in handheld mode, I mostly use it like using it like this anyways. I think one way I did that was I bought a little controller grip thingy for my Pro Controller. And that was probably the worst way I could have done it. But now I have these. These are probably going to last me a good while. I got these for Christmas this year, and they're amazing, let me tell you. They have back buttons. They have, I don't know what you call these. Pedals. They're called FL and FR. I don't know what F stands for. I know that's L. I actually don't know what Z stands for either. These are the shoulder buttons, I guess. I don't know. People would call these the triggers and these the bumpers. I don't know what I'd call these. Probably the paddles, like I said, probably the paddles. I know Xbox controllers have those. I think the Elite actually has them. And you can use this assign button here. You can use this assign button to assign these back buttons to whatever you want. I personally have them. I have them assigned to each trigger. So if I press this one on the L on the left one, it is essentially like pressing ZL. Same for this side, except it's pressing this is mostly like pressing ZR. That's basically what those buttons do. And then there's also turbo on here, which I think these are the only like officially licensed. Oh yeah, these are licensed by Nintendo officially, by the way. Nintendo didn't make them, Hori did. But Nintendo licenses them. Nintendo has them licensed. So I think they're the only officially licensed Nintendo Switch controllers that I've seen to have a turbo button. The thing is, though, I think the turbo button that's on one controller only works on buttons that are on that same controller. Like, for example, I have the right one here. This turbo button on the right split pad thing only works for buttons on the right one, like the face buttons, or these buttons here, or even this one. I think I'm pretty sure it works on this one. I'm not really sure though. But that's just a button that you can assign to whatever, so I would assume it does. But yeah, that's not really a problem because both of them have one, so it's not really a problem at all. So yeah, these things are great. They're comfortable too. They're really, really comfortable. The thumbsticks are fantastic. They feel like a little bit like the Pro Controllers thumbsticks. A lot of the stuff on these kind of feels like the Pro Controller. Like these triggers feel like the triggers on the Pro Controller almost. Like this feels like a Pro Controller that was like kind of split in half and stuffed onto the side of the Switch. And look at this, it actually has a D-pad too. It has an actual D-pad. Unlike the weird button D-pad that the Joy-Con has. I'll put a picture of that here if you don't know what I mean. So yeah, these things are comfortable. They work really well. They have a good amount of features, the sign buttons, pedals, and then the turbo. These controllers are just great. And I'd personally give them probably like a 9. Neither a 9 or a 10. I don't really know which, a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Possibly a 10 though, possibly a 10. It's because of how like comfy they are. And I've tested out like a plethora of games. Like I tested out a Mario game. I played Mario Wonder with them. Mario Wonder, side note, I also got that for Christmas. That game is also really, really good. And I feel like I should probably make a review video of that game as well. So anyways, I tested them out with a plethora. I even tested them out with Fortnite. And they actually felt pretty good with Fortnite. So overall, I'd give the Split Pad Pros a 10 out of 10. And I would absolutely recommend them if you own a Switch. I would absolutely recommend them. They have almost none of the same problems that the Joy-Cons have. Like I know I've only had these for like a week, but they haven't started drifting on me yet, which is good. I've heard stories about Joy-Cons, I think drifting like almost out of the box, I think, which sounds kind of annoying. But yeah, that's the end of this video, and I'll see you guys later.